Okay, guys, so it's Kira from the Howard family. We haven't been posting much as we would normally like to because hubby over here has been admitted to the hospital.
I'm dying.
He's not dying. He has been having some problems with his breathing. He has pneumonia in his lungs, and they are worried that he could possibly catch the coronavirus because of his weakened immune system already fighting off a disease. And we currently found out him over here, who likes to eat bowls of mashed potatoes, has diabetes.
You're wrong.
So now I have him on a very strict diet, which currently, because we're in the hospital, he can't eat or drink anything right now anyways. And neither can I, because if I leave, I won't be allowed to come back. So we're both stuck. And also because of how the hospital is set up, and they only have one section of the hospital for COVID patients, I don't know how to contact the nurse other than going outside the door. But they don't want us running in and out, because if I go out the door too many times, I have to leave, because that means I'm putting him at risk, even though I don't know how, just by opening the door. But we're in a children's room in the section of the hospital for children, but this is where they're currently storing their non-coronavirus patients, or whatever the case is. I really don't know. I'm just guessing. But where is the remote for the TV? He keeps telling me it's back here. I don't see it back here. I don't see it back here. It's not on the walls. And also, if you know why these plugs are red, please let me know, because it's one over here and another one over here. I don't know why they're red. I would like to know why they're red. I've been trying to get a nurse or a doctor in this room for the past 2 hours, but no one's coming. Every time I see someone outside, I ask them, can I speak to a nurse, or can I talk to a doctor, or whatever, someone, and they all tell me, okay, I'll get it. I'll get the doctor. I'll get the nurse. And no one comes. We've been here since, what time is it? It's 1:44. We've been here since early this morning. They have this cool light up here, which is weird. But I think that's for like when someone goes into shock or something like that and they need light to see. But we're stuck in this room with no remote or no way to contact a nurse, and watching Judge Judy. I don't know about you, but when I watch Judge Judy, it takes me back to when I was younger, being forced to watch court shows. That is so boring. I don't want to just be watching Judge Judy. It makes me feel like I'm 75, because my grandparents constantly watches Judge Judy, or divorce court, or paternity court. And this is annoying. Like, enough. They have so many. And then we stuck with the basic cable, the channel 5 or CW39, which is annoying. But I know I'm looking a little rough. Hubby's looking a little rough. I do have a mask. I took it off because I was suffocating. They want us to wear these masks, but I feel like I'm dying. It's so hard to breathe. Not to mention, when you're a person who has glasses, it fogs your glasses. So it basically seems like I'm walking around with my glasses on frost. Like, so annoying. And then we're next to some type of construction or whatever, and you just hear banging or drills all day long. And that's like, one, annoying. Two, annoying for him because he's been on fluids and all of that. I'm touching an empty bag, nothing that's going to put him in danger or whatever. I know I'm not supposed to be touching, but I just want you guys to see. He was on oxygen earlier. Tell them how it made you feel being on oxygen.
Like shit.
Like shit. He needed the oxygen to breathe because he's been running out of his breath faster, more normally, more than normal. What I'm trying to say, I can't talk today. But They took his breathing monitor away because they wanted him to start breathing on his own. I think this is the breathing machine or something that he was hooked up to. I'm not really sure. It's not. But I want to know, what is this for? This right here. What is this for? And what does this do? They had him on the little blood pressure machine, checking his blood pressure. They haven't given him anything for his diabetes. I don't know how long we're going to be here because did you take your medicine this morning before we came here? So tomorrow, if we're still here, I don't know if he can take his medicine or not, because with being in the hospital, I guess they're trying to figure out or link all, before they give him this medicine, they're trying to figure out like some other medicine for the pneumonia in his lungs, so they don't give him two types of medicine that don't agree with each other and has a dangerous outcome. But overall, we've been here for the longest. He has one nice nurse. His name is Nurse Ivan. Ivan. I haven't heard that name since 3rd grade. I'm not gonna say employee, but I had a classmate whose name was Ivan. He played too much. He'd purposely break crayons. Like whenever we went to art class and we played with the little pastels or like the watercolor things that always left your hands looking funny, like a rainbow just shitted on you, he would purposely break those and then throw them and then get other kids in trouble. And be like, when the teacher asked who broke them, he'd be like, she did it or he did it. And it was so stupid because it was a group of them and they would always agree with him. And they'd be like, yeah, I saw him. And I always get someone in trouble for something that he did, which was really annoying. That happened to me once when I was in 4th grade or whatever. We were coming from recess. We all were lined up, finna go into our classroom. And then someone opened the back door, and the alarm went off. And I wasn't even at the back of the line. A whole bunch of kids said, Kira did it. Huh? I wasn't even nowhere back there. But the teachers, being a bunch of butts, believed all of them. Until they saw the cameras and they saw that I wasn't by the door. Which you should always listen to kids, because sometimes they tell you the truth. Not all of us are a bunch of lying heathens. But these are all these cords down here. That look, am I showing you? All these cords, they go all the way up. But I wanted to ask the nurse or someone. Sorry, I know I'm holding this with my hand. I don't have a stick. Left everything at home totally unprepared. I went back to take Cashlyn to her grandparents' house because she wasn't allowed in the hospital. Only one person was able to be back here. And since she's only 7 months, it couldn't be her. So I had to take her home in order for me to be able to get into the hospital. But I want to know what these numbers mean. These numbers.
You just want to know everything.
Yeah, I do want to know everything because I'm curious. Hey, you the one who said I should be a nurse, remember? Because I was being so helpful. Tell them how you said I should be a nurse. He said I should be a nurse because I helped him to the restroom and all of those things. But that's not my career path. I don't want to be a nurse. But
Well, maybe you should have just said that.
you already know that I don't want to be a nurse. What are you getting offended for? I'm in college to be a social worker. Or did you forget? But look at these cool things on the window. They open. It's a shield. It's a shield. Like, this is a cool way to open the blinds. Like, I didn't know that at first. I just kept seeing these little metal things on the door. And I'm just like, what is that? Like, what is that? And then I'm like, let me bend it. For some reason, I'm like, let me see what this does. And it opens the shade. But we've been here for a while. Hopefully they don't keep us here overnight.
We've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, we've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning. Correction. I'm just tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. Neither of us got much sleep last night. He was uncomfortable. And another thing, how do you turn down the lights? They put us in this room and neither of these buttons turn off the light or even turn. turn it down. Like how these things right here go up and down, it doesn't do that at all. And I don't even know what the red one does. I haven't touched it at all because I feel like all of the ones that are in here that are red mean like for emergencies only. I don't know. But if you have any idea, if you work in a hospital and you know something, please comment down below and let me know. And I would like to know. Also, I hear people, don't know if it's his nurse. Hopefully he comes in and check, because it's been, what, 3 hours since you've been checked on?
Honestly, for most of it, I don't know.
Well, it's been about 3 hours since he's been checked on. I know they have more crucial patients, but you know, you can at least pop in and be like, hey, you want some crackers? You know, you want some water? I feel like I'm dehydrated, like me even swallowing my spit isn't enough. How do you feel? Are you dehydrated? Do you feel dehydrated?
No, but I'm hungry.
You're hungry? I know, me too. I'll call my mom and see if she can bring us some Lunchables, because I don't want to bring anything too obvious and they know we got something, but she won't be here for a while, so we're gonna stick it out and we're gonna pull through. But if you have any suggestions to what he can eat to keep his diabetes low, or any concerns or any questions, or just want to say a prayer for us, I'd appreciate it. And please comment down below. I can't talk today. I don't know what it is. It's you. I just can't talk today. But we love you guys, and we'll be back with the jokes and the talks and the pranks soon, hopefully. So just keep us in mind and keep us in your prayer. We love you guys. Howard family out.